Hey YouTube, this is VidHead85 and I'm going to talk a little bit about a post that I got from my ex-boyfriend on Facebook. He really, you know what? This is a man who has colored just about every event, every happy event with sadness. And you know what? Oh God, I don't understand this man. You know, I posted a video that he liked that said America's not the greatest country in the world, and I can put a link to it because it's a really good video. And then he's putting shit like this, and I quote, I'm just going to read it. I think I'm going to start posting political awareness videos after seeing what you have polluted cyberspace with. I have a very strong desire to correct this insipid and nonsensical information. In other words, it's stupidly insipid is like really like stupid. Basically, he's calling the information I give stupid. I'm sorry if I am offending you, but you need to learn more stuff first. You are no doubt acting on information that you have allowed yourself to believe. Open your eyes. Our problems go beyond party affiliation. Reps, Dems, they're the same at the end of the day. You are so smart and want to change things for the better. Of that, there is no question. Gather more information. Learn how screwed up our economics are. Okay, some points in there I don't disagree with, but the fact that the fucker is coming off as a pretentious, you know, just simply as if the only thing I'm doing is going off of what I'm being told, but yeah, and you're such a free thinker, listening to people like Rush Limbaugh, rich white men who don't know shit about the current economic anything. The only thing they know is that tax cut that they're going to be getting from the Bush-Obama tax cuts and the Romney tax cuts if he's elected. The only thing they really know is what they're allowing themselves to believe. Don't you think that that applies to both sides? And not only that, but you know, when you keep seeing stories over and over and over and over that quote the godless liberal media, and they're reporting on people who, let's say voter ID, for example, an 83-year-old veteran was denied the right to vote at a voting booth because, apparently at the polls, because his current government ID did not have his address. And people are saying that I'm not giving information. What about a 96-year-old Tennessee woman who has been cleaning the Capitol for 30 years, and she was born before birth certificates were recorded, and somebody said that because she didn't have a birth certificate that she must be an immigrant and she couldn't vote. And then again, there's a legislator who said that she should have been allowed to vote. What about all of these policies that your friends have put into place that fuck up our economic system? In fact, yes, I understand that Democrats and Republicans, that one is basically no better than the other. However, I can sleep better knowing that there's a Democratic majority in the White House, or there's a Democrat in the White House, the Senate, and the House. I'm sorry, but you're the one that's misinformed. You're the one that has these insipid, nonsensical ideas that are not based in fact, and yet you're gonna tell me that? Fuck you! Now, yes, spoiler alert, yeah, I know it's 4 minutes into the video, but you know what? I'm fucking pissed. And you know what? I'm gonna write in the comments that this is a swear post right now, because where the fuck do you get off telling me that I'm insipid and nonsensical when in fact I'm following this stuff? Gather more information about how crazy our economical situations are. I see it every day. I see people losing their homes while the bankers who gave them that loan are making money off of them losing their house. I'm seeing people struggle every single day to get ahead, save up for their kids' college education, not being able to pay for college education, while these fat cat Democrats and Republicans are making thousands of dollars a month whether or not they work. And they're raising their pay every single day and putting it on our backs. I'm misinformed. We spend more in corporate welfare than we do on social welfare. And then again, you know, you feel that, you know, you may feel that people are poor simply because they don't want to get off their asses and work. But then again, we are giving tax cuts to billionaires who give no money to the government. And yet, if I were to do so, I wouldn't get any tax money back. Are you fucking serious? Do you really know what I believe? You know nothing after 4 years of knowing me. Nothing. Learn how screwed up our economics are. I may know little to nothing about some things, but I know what I see. And I just don't allow myself to believe it. I see it and I understand. So you think that I'm just going off of what I allow myself to believe? You're pointing a finger at me, but there are 4 fingers pointing back at you with what you believe. I can't believe that you would think you are one of those selfish fucking pricks. You know what? You're no better than Chris Collins, who basically decimated Erie County and said that he was making money. He left us with a deficit. He cut so much. Well, actually, wait a minute. I don't. You know what? I'm going to retract that because I don't know if it's true. But he decimated the arts. He decimated all these other things. He said that we didn't have $1.7 million, but yet that the legislature put aside for the arts, but he could set aside $186,000 in bonuses and create a new position, which is $129,000 of that. The Republican House has not passed one single jobs bill, and if they have, give me a bill number. Give me a bill number of what they passed to quote Lord Harry. And I challenge all Republicans to tell me the same. You people have mastered your words. And you know what? I'll agree. Sometimes I have not defended my position to the best of my ability, or smartly, if you will. But I know whereof I speak, at least. And I'm seeing these stories happen every day. And yet, you claim that because it's, quote, a liberal source. Yeah, please. Would I really expect conservative, fiscal conservatives, or even social conservatives to report on voter ID and the disenfranchisement that happens every day from it? And tort reform? Please. And they're cutting back early registration periods and even third-party registration, especially well known in Florida, so that they can rid the electorate rightward, so that they can put Republicans in office. Fiscal conservatives who put us in debt like crazy. And yet you say that the liberal spender, there is no surplus or whatever. Yeah, because of the Federal Reserve Act. Okay, let's say I give you that. What are your Republican friends actually doing to create jobs in America and not in China and fucking India? If Obama's so bad, why don't you step up to the plate and say, listen, why don't you do this or do that? I see you complaining every single day about President Obama, but then again, what are you going to do? What are you going to put forth? What are you going to suggest? What are you going to support so that Americans can get back to work? What do you think? Think about a bill penalizing companies that outsource jobs. I'm pretty sure that you probably are going to put out a video that counteracts everything that I said. But you know what? All you are some better words. You may have conviction, but I have everyday knowledge, and I see what I see, and I know. So don't give me that shit. Don't tell me I'm polluting cyberspace. That is the one thing, you know what? You fucking arrogant son of a bitch. On many levels, I'm glad that we're through. On many levels, I'm so glad that I don't see you every day. And I'm glad that I don't talk to you as often. But did you really have to go that low and tell me that? Really. I've never talked to you that way in the 4 years that we've been together, or been together. And yet you're gonna come and try and smack me in the face with this bullshit? Don't fucking talk to me like that again. Ever. Have a good day, you two.